Hi, this is Noah12343, and I am now here at the farm. And guess what I bought? I bought a John Deere 1952 Model B. It's in current reproduction, and when I first bought it, it was complete junk. Except the engine. The engine was okay. Mainly right now, I'm at the point of just cleaning it. It does run, but it just needs to be run a little bit because it doesn't run like it should be. I cleaned out the carburetor, and we sealed the gas tank and put rocks in and everything, and now we got a good clean gas tank. Let's see, it's rare to get these batteries. Man, I have trouble finding these, but I got me a 6-volt battery, and I've been spraying stuff that's going to be covered, and then we're going to spray paint it with heavy-duty spray paint on the stuff that gets shown so it shines. All the parts are over in that container right now. I just built a brand new seat for it because the other one didn't fit. It was completely, well, that was the old seat. And we took this hub out, which was actually inside the tire, and both of the tires were sticking out on the way, which I don't want because we're going to put this in my garage. So we took those out, which is the biggest part of pain in this project. Let me tell you, it is just hard. You got to break these. When they got the paint on them, you got to break them, and it is just such a difficult project. But we took those off and put them on here. That's a brand new tire I just got. But yet, I'm not finding another tire. This one is dry rotted. There's a hole in it right there. And I came back today from our cruise, and apparently we got a flat tire. So I gotta get me a new tire, which sucks. And I'm afraid to drive this home because the tire might blow up on me, which is gonna suck because then I gotta drive on the rims. But so forth, the front tires are good. Which, we put some new oil in the oil can, cleaned it out. We put new hydraulic oil and new engine oil in it. There's a helicopter going by. We had to get a new choke. Well, I'm not saying the lever, but the inside had to get a new choke. And all the gauges work. Mainly all the gauges work. When I started it, it worked. I would start it for you guys, but right now, I found out that the battery terminals, hang on. Well, here. Yeah, this is the right size battery terminal. Right here. Now this is the old wire. I'm going to keep this wire. But this was on this one, which shouldn't be, as you notice, because that's the wrong one. And I put the black one, which is somewhere around here, right here, which is too small. Yeah, you can tell it's been eaten up by rats when I got it. Oh my God. That's why I'm putting on a new terminal right here for this. Yeah, this is the wrong size. Hang on. On this one. See now that one fits. The other one, this is the one that was on it earlier. Well, I'm not saying this is the one, but this is what size was the ridiculous size. See now it did fit. It doesn't fit. That's what it was. A ridiculous size. Mainly the battery goes in here. I'm making steps for this because it's mainly what I used to rely on was standing on this and pulling this lever, which I don't like to do because that's a hydraulic lever. So my grandpa made some steps for me. I did buy this by myself. I'll tell you what, everybody was proud. The guy, luckily I got it at the right time. The guy wanted it for $1,500, and I was able to lowball it to $550 because he just needed some money for his power bill, which I was lucky that he did. So I got this for the cheapest price ever, and also that it runs. The only thing it did need was just a good cleaning, and that's mainly it. Other than that, it's good. I smashed my finger the other day turning this over, which is really stupid of me. The ones that are hand start have so much less compression than this one does compared to, because this one don't have petcocks. So when you turn this thing over, man, it's like pulling freaking 3,000 pounds. This thing don't want to turn over because there's no compression valves. And this is where the compression valves are. When you turn this thing over, there's a hissing sound coming out of here. But what the difference is, when you put the cover on, the bolts go in here for I don't know what reason. And so, when you start this, you have to keep the starter in the air. Because when the starter is sticking on the ground, just hanging there, what it does is the solenoid goes over, and the starter thinks it has to start the tractor. So the starter is gone while your tractor is running, which is mainly just going to screw everything up and to make you have to buy a new starter and everything. So what you keep is, you just keep this up if you had the tractor running, and you're okay. I'm going to put the flywheel cover on soon. I'm going to be making more videos of this later. I might make one of me starting it. Because right now, we got to fix that battery terminal. God dang it. If I would have known that, because when I tried turning it over to see if the starter worked, yeah, the starter worked, but guess what didn't work? The battery, because the battery was smoking because they had the wrong terminals. Well, yeah, the brakes are the best brakes I've ever seen on these old tractors. I'm on the levee there, going down the hill, freaking 30 miles an hour. Next thing you know, poop, and then the right tire just screeches to a halt, which means those tires are excellent. That does need a new pad on it. Hang on, gotta get around all these beans. God dang it. Yes, it does need a new pad on the clutch, because the old one is starting to wear out. Hang on. See that? Hang on. Well, you can tell. Hang on. Well, you can tell that old pad is pretty worn out. I'm gonna put a new piece of rubber on there. This is the latest series. It's over 210,000. It's a 240597 serial number. We did put a new exhaust on it. I'll tell you what. You notice all the black stuff on this? See all that right there? This exhaust had a hole in it, so when I was running it the first time, it was just blowing exhaust all over the generator, which would have cost me $120. These aren't the original wires. We put those on the starter without the hood. Yeah, man, would it suck to have to get a new generator, man? So we just got this to a store, but we welded it on. It's a pretty good fit. I might have to put some leather on there too. The wires are good. I did that with the wire brush. It don't hurt anything. Yeah, it's got this one's good, and it's also got an extra one laying down right there. Mainly everything that's going to be covered is painted with spray paint, because since it ain't going to be seen, and since my dad says if I don't paint it, it's going to be called half-ass. So I mainly painted what's going to be covered. Just all this, so it actually makes it look more pretty. And then what's gonna suck now is I'm gonna have to wire brush all this. Oh God. Well, if you guys want to see this video of this tractor started, I'm going to be putting this thing. I'm gonna drive it to my house, which is gonna be fun because I'll drive it through town. If you guys want more videos, just comment, subscribe. I don't care. Those old videos of me of the games, I don't really do that stuff no more. Because I got this thing, which is my life now, to work on. I work on it at least like twice a week. It's kind of hard, man. A little kid like me weighing 70 pounds, only like 4'9", you expect me to work on this thing? God, this thing is heavy. I can't even figure out the hood. When we took that hood off, all those carriage bolts just fell apart.